President Bola Tinubu has implored the African Union (AU) to reinvigorate diplomacy as the primary and most effective means of conflict resolution in Africa. Tinubu made the call during a meeting of the AU Peace and Security Council at the level of heads of state and government. The meeting was held on the sidelines of the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, ONGA, in New York. The Nigerian leader, represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, acknowledged the role played by the AU's Peace Support Operations (PSOs), a unit designed to maintain, monitor, and build peace in Africa. Tinubu warned against external interference in crisis situations in Africa, including the presence of foreign military forces, mercenaries, and defense contractors in some AU states. According to him, the current practice, where African leaders rely on mechanisms outside the continent for solutions to their security challenges without exhausting internal process, should be addressed. He underscored the importance of adequate funding and provision of strategic logistics as success enablers of peace support operations.
We acknowledge the usefulness of AU's peace support operations. However, the operations come at huge financial costs. With the current United States administration and the growing interest of our traditional partners on conflicts outside the African continent, it is becoming increasingly difficult for our countries, at least in the immediate term, to shoulder total costs of peace support operations on the continent. As such, our continent must continue to maintain a blend of military and diplomatic approaches in its conflict prevention and resolution endeavors. Against this backdrop, we urge this Council to ensure that the concept of future peace operations, particularly the UN-mandated ones, make provision for diplomatic and political strategies that will ultimately address the root causes of conflict. We also urge the Council to ensure that the exit strategies of future AU PSOs include elements that ensure that national and local institutions can effectively anticipate and manage shocks and relapse multipliers.
Earlier, Mr. Onanga-Anyanga, Special Representative of the Secretary General to the African Union, decried the surge in arms conflict and dwindling funding for peace interventions in Africa. Onanga-Anyanga, who is also the head of the UN Office to the African Union, urged member countries to establish their own national peace-building and conflict prevention mechanism.
Prevention, indeed, must start at home. And consistent with the United Nations Charter, regional organizations such as the African Union and, of course, regional economic commissions and regional mechanisms have a key role to play in this regard.